Hey guys, welcome back to Smart Buys by Erin. I'm Erin, your real estate advisor serving Louisville, Kentucky and the surrounding areas, helping buyers and sellers buy smarter. Okay guys, so I want to talk about something super practical and I really want to focus on first-time home buyers. I have gotten this question a lot and I feel like I see it on social media a lot and the internet and people are like, but where do you start as a first-time home buyer? I think there's a lot of advice out there. Do you get the real estate agent first? Do you get the lender first? So here's my 3 things as a realtor that I would do if I was going to be a first-time home buyer. Okay. So we're going to start with the number 1. This is the definitive number 1 thing that you all need to do. Pre-approval. We have to get the pre-approval. And I know that's scary. We got to go to the bank. The bank is intimidating, right? But we got to do it. You got to hold your nose and go to the bank. There's going to be 2 specific reasons we want to do this. Number 1, we want to know, right? We want to know, what are we approved for? What can we spend? What budget do we need to be looking in? You don't want to go out and look for 10, 20 homes. Find the home you love, only to find out you're not pre-approved for that home and you can't get the mortgage. You can't get the loan from the bank. So we want to know. We don't want to break hearts and we don't want to waste time, right? And I've seen this happen. I've seen this happen to good, serious buyers lose a house because they weren't pre-approved when the right one showed up. And in this market, guys, when a good one hits, it goes quick. That's the other thing. You don't want to find your dream house and you can't afford it, right? But you have to wait till Monday maybe to get that pre-approval. Some people can get pre-approved in a day or 2. Others, it can take a while. So it just depends on your situation. So you want to be ready to go. So in this market, and in all markets, sellers want to know you're pre-approved, that you've already been to the bank, you can afford the house, especially if you get in. This still happens, you all. This still happens. We still are, like I just said, if a home is priced reasonably, it's in great condition, it's in a great location, it's going to still get multiple offers. You've got to have your pre-approval so that you're ready to go. Number 1. That's for the seller. When you make an offer, it has to go in with the offer. Number 2, you want to know where to start so that you are clear-headed, clear-minded when you are moving through looking at homes. So before you open Zillow, before you start driving by houses, before you do any of that, we're going to go talk to a lender. We're going to get the letter in hand because it's the last thing you want to do, right? Is lose a home because you haven't gotten pre-approved. And just to make sure that we're clear, there's such a thing called a pre-qualification or a pre-qual. And that's where a lender really is just looking at, saying, okay, yeah. Looking at your numbers and say, you look fine. A pre-approval means a lender has actually pulled your credit, verified your income, and said, we will lend you X amount of dollars. And that's what sellers want to see. It's the pre-approval. Number 2, very important for first-time home buyers. Stop looking for the perfect house. We are starting to look. We are looking for the right location, the right neighborhood. And there's a few reasons for this. This is a mind shift that I think changes everything for first-time home buyers. So many people walk into a house and immediately get caught up in the finishes. This actually happened the other day when I was doing a showing. We get caught, especially if it's new construction, right? It's gorgeous. It's never been lived in. Everything's brand new. We've got the stone and the quartzite and the LVP flooring or the hardwood flooring, whatever it is, right? And it looks so good. Guys, fixtures and finishes can be changed, okay? And and we walk into these homes and we completely overlook the one thing that cannot be changed is location. This literally is a true story and happened the other day. We walked into a home that was new construction on a decent piece of land, priced at $599. The homes around it in that neighborhood, comping at $230,000 and $250,000. As a home buyer, you're walking into a home. First of all, it's probably not going to appraise. Number 1. Number 2, you're already walking into a home that you could be possibly underwater on. We don't want to do that. You can renovate a kitchen. You can remodel a bathroom. You can change a paint color, but you guys, you can't pick up that house and move it to a better location. Resale value matters. You can lose money on a home. And there's nothing wrong with this neighborhood. It's a very nice, quaint, very established neighborhood. But those homes that are surrounding this $599,000 home have been there 50 or 60 years, and they have likely hit their market ceiling. So how long would you even have to hold that home would you even get your money back out of it? It's very risky. So when I'm working with first-time home buyers, I always say, let's start with the neighborhood. We want to do a good location. Maybe a more modest house, because again, the things inside can be changed little by little. I know it's expensive, I get it. But this is your money, guys. This is your investment. You got to protect it. And you want to be in a neighborhood that is continuing to appreciate in value. You want to look at what the commute's like. What's the resale value of the other homes look like? Is the area growing? Are businesses moving in? And are people investing in that neighborhood? A less perfect house in a great neighborhood will almost always be a smarter buy than a gorgeous house in a neighborhood that isn't trending in the right direction. Think long-term, think smart buy. Number 3. And I go into this in great detail in another episode. Know the difference between what the bank will approve you for and what you should actually spend. This is not talked about enough at all. Banks will absolutely approve you for more than you should spend. It's just the reality. They're looking at your debt to income ratio and running your numbers. They are not thinking about your life. They do not know you take 2 vacations a year. You are planning on starting a family. Maybe you need a new car next year. They do not know any of that stuff. So when you get your pre-approval letter and it says you're pre-approved for $400,000, don't automatically go shopping for homes in the $400,000 range. Sit down and figure out what your comfortable monthly number actually is. And then you're going to work backwards from there. Also, this is a big one for first-time home buyers. We want to make sure we're budgeting for the costs that we constantly forget about. So property taxes, homeowners insurance, that's going to be in your mortgage payment, not just the mortgage. And maintenance. The general rule is budget about 1% of the home's value per year for maintenance. So say your budget is $300,000, you're going to budget $3,000 a year. That's real money. So know your number. This is how we make smart buys. Knowledge is power. It's scary to know the numbers. It's scary to talk about money. But once you have that knowledge, you get that power and you understand how this works, okay? So to recap, 3 things I'm doing as a first-time home buyer right now. I'm getting pre-approved. We're focusing on neighborhood and location over perfect home. And we're going to know what we can comfortably afford going in. Not just what we're pre-approved for. And that's it, guys. If you guys found this helpful, please subscribe wherever you're listening and come find me on Instagram. I'm at homesbyerin_. DM me. Leave me your feedback. I would love to turn your questions into future episodes. Thanks you guys so much for listening. See you on the next one.